Hello guys, by now you should have figured out that I love small all-in-ones like my HP85, on which I've made many videos, or some upcoming machines that'll be in new videos, the 9825 calculator, or down there another good example, the 9826. And it's basically always the same, a small screen, a keyboard, and storage all in one small unit. And actually even my logic analyzer I chose because it's an all-in-one. There you go, large screen, cute little keyboard right there, you need nothing, that's the mouse. So I was quite pleased when I got a gift. I met Renua Super Genius, which I met over YouTube, and then at Maker Faire in reality. Battle of the YouTubers, this is Renua Super Genius!
Oh, you're one
How come you're a super genius?
I'm not, that's the joke! Oh god, I got you.
Okay, I am the super genius, alright. And he gave me a Panasonic Toughbook, all-in-one. Modern version of it with a small cute keyboard and a touchscreen. That fit right into my collection. But man, this was really filthy. It had a layer of goo on it, like petrified coke. And I tried to remove as much as I could because it was just sticky. Unfortunately, I think it got into the keyboard. And none of the keys are moving very much. Been drenched in coke or some other very sticky thing, so it's not really usable. Oh, there you can tell it's that brown stuff all over the place. Ugh. Okay. Alright, okay, that's clean. And that is just plain horrible. It just sticks to my finger just holding it. Ugh. Can't tell what the problem is. It's all around the keys. Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay, it's much better now. Okay, I'll check all the keys, see if they work, but this is probably good. The keyboard feels totally normal. It clicks happily. What's wrong with you? Oh! 2 batteries went bad. I hear some noises here, so I think I know what it is.
Darth Maul. Stop!
Okay, I guess I should buy some batteries. Alright. Works out of a standard IBM 16 volt. IBM, where are you, IBM? Here. But the batteries don't have any life in them anymore. Come on. Yeah, it's coming up. Oh, it's resuming Windows. So apart from that, it is a pretty sweet machine. Here we go. And this thing is really cool. Built like a tank. It had this little waterproof doors that you spent a whole lot of time cleaning them so they actually can open. Then it has this programmable buttons. You can assign basically 4 apps to each of them. The screen is very sharp, quite high resolution but small, so you have a little zoom that's integrated in it. You can scroll, and it even has an illuminated keyboard. Let's see, function, up. Woohoo! Look at that. It also has an expansion port here that's made to go into a dock. And some of the dock have actually an RS-232 output. But it's so large, it protrudes about this much, that I thought about getting it, but it kind of defeats the purpose of having a small unit. But in case you need it, they exist too, port replicators. And on the back of it, there's room for options. Actually, this one doesn't have many, so it has a USB, which is standard. But it has room here for a barcode reader, but a real one, a laser one, so that's really cute. So on the back, this panel is actually changeable for options. You have the options of having a camera and a fingerprint reader, which actually are not much use to me, so this one doesn't have it. This guy is actually missing a door, and there are two batteries. You can hop swap one while putting the other. When it doesn't have a door, you actually do have to put a little magnet, or I think it's open, so I put one here. So I thought at least one good use of this thing would be to make a cute and portable terminal. So I put an RS-232 adapter, hook it up to my big computer, will serve as the input, and I have my favorite terminal program on it, TerraTerm. See if I can get it going. There we go, make it big, there you go. And of course I have set it up to look like a vintage terminal. So I think this would do a very nice terminal. And I think it does. There you go. We have found one good use of this thing. And by the way, the font here is Glass TTY. Makes it look like a CRT font from a long time ago. Alright, so we have made this thing vaguely useful. And another thing I wanted to use this for is to have a field computer to program our R2. Who makes too much noise right now? He has a little port hidden on the top of him, where so I can program his microcontrollers. Shut up, R2. In the field. Here we go. So that's a USB tiny programmer. Connect it over here, which causes it to reset and close. That's okay. And then I program the application AVR do this on a button, so I can go, and I won't reprogram it right now. I'll just try to, for example, download the software, read it. Go for it. There you go. Oh. There you go, it's dumping the program. There you go, done. So that's going to be my field programming unit. I can bring it with me anytime I want, do Arduino work, and just have a rugged little computer to do it. So thank you, Renoir, for giving me this beautiful Coke Drench free unit, and I actually liked it very much, but as you saw, it's missing a few important items. It doesn't have a stylus, doors are missing in the back, it's missing a door here, it's missing a door there, so it's not perfect, and the batteries are not lasting very long. So I like perfect things. So sorry, Rinoa, but I bought another one on eBay. There it is. And originally I just bought it because it had all the doors. So I was going to put the doors, this one, the ones at the back, and it has a stylus. Yay! So I was just going to use that one and port everything to the one I cleaned up with so much effort. But this one actually turned out to be a good surprise. Not only it's very clean and the keyboard doesn't stick, but it has a full bunch of gadgets. It has the barcode reader and a real one with a laser. It has a camera, which I suppose it's not that great, but it's good to have it integrated. And then if you look further into here, in the battery compartment, it has actually a micro card here. So it has a cell phone data radio in it. And I checked, it also has GPS, which is pretty neat. Well, I'll never put the door back on this one. The one thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have any OS. They wiped out the hard disk clean, which is a 32 gig SSD. So I thought, sorry Rinoa, instead of putting all the goodies of this one in that one, I was going to transfer the software installation I have on this one, the 6 gig card, to the 32 gig machine. And the hardware is the same, so it should work. And put the drivers for all the goodies and have a complete one. So yeah. Okay, yay! I finally get my second Toughbook working. I had to reinstall it from scratch. But after a lot of work, I got all my new goodies working. And it has a miserable camera in it. See if I can get it to work. Here we go. It's pretty poor. You can see it's not very well lit here, but still it's the worst camera around. Except the light feature works, so that's going to be useful. If I'm working on R2, I'm going to see where I plug the port. But apart from that, it's not very useful. It has a GPS that works fine also. Oops, no, wrong app, this app. There you go, so here's the output of the GPS. I haven't decoded it quite yet. So we can play with that one. And my favorite gadget is definitely, see if that one works, yes, the barcode scanner. So if you actually open a WordPad document and get your scanner working, choo! It got it. This is 314 blah blah blah. Now let's try this guy. Woohoo! Woohoo! It got all these. So anyhow, don't know that I will use that for much, but it's a fun little device here to play with when it's fully loaded. So in parting, thank you Rinoa for introducing me to the Panasonic Toughbook, which is very cute. But while I was working on it, I couldn't help thinking, compared to the other stuff I have, which is 30, 40, 50 years old, this thing is new. It's from 2008, right? From yesterday. And it has already fossilized into something that's unusable. So let's be honest. This is ridiculously slow and cumbersome, and you can't do nothing with it except play a little. So I think I'm going to stay with my old stuff and my HP and my IBMs and my Xerox Altos, which might be old, but they fossilize correctly. They are still delightful. So, thank you, Rinoa, for introducing me to the Toughbook, which I didn't know, but I think I'm going to stay with my stuff. Bye-bye! Petrified Coke from the pre-internet era. I think that's what it is. Uh-oh.
No, okay. I was gonna beat you up, but I'll save it for later. Bye.
Bye-bye.